Hey guys, this is Magic here, and hallelujah, it's a Canadian. All right, we're going to play a real round of Magic here. The last guy, he took 16 minutes of the 20-minute timer, and still the game got nowhere, and that entire time I took 3. I have no tolerance for people like that. So hopefully this works. So we got a 2, 3, 5, 6. Rivers is devastating in the 3 base. That is pretty good. I mean, I want a Stealer card, but Branch Walker and Ranging Raptor are pretty darn good. So this should be interesting. Plus, he's Canadian. See, a lot of fetid pools in Canada. Let's see. Let's go Branch Walker, and hopefully it actually is a land. But even if it's not, swinging for 3 would be hilarious. There we go. All right, so I mean, that kind of means I would have drawn the land next turn, but I get a card ahead and I could still hit him for 2, whatever. I mean, this isn't like a, oh, let's, deal the damage as quickly as possible kind of deck. This is just like slowly build your way up to an overwhelming board state. So now I got lots of fuel for Entrancing when he finally gets something out. We got a Ranging Raptor, which is hopefully gonna, I was hoping it would draw an Essence Scatter so that he wouldn't bounce this back to hand, but who would bounce a Merfolk Branch Walker back to hand? And he's going for Opt. All right, so this is probably that Scarab God deck, which is why I built this. I have never lost to that deck. I've played it about 7 times on Xmage against the human, and I have a 7 out of 7 win ratio against it because I just steal it every time the Scorpion God comes out. I take it. I mean, I don't even need to explain the strategy. It's mine now. That's my strategy. So this is funny. He's got a 1/4. And I've got a 2/3 where every time it takes damage, I go get a land. I almost feel like I shouldn't steal his Sailor. Also, I don't have enough mana. Yeah, let's see what he does. Oh, he's just going to kill the Branch Walker. I'm going to leave it. I mean, I have a Majestic. So when you have a Majestic in hand, keep as many cards on the board as you possibly can. Somehow Xmage's sound effects are muted, I think. That's kind of weird. All right, he let it through. Very intelligent decision there. But unfortunately, I'm going to ramp anyway, so tough titties. All right, there we go. So I got 5 available, so I could steal up to a 3 cost, which would literally be this. When it enters battlefield. Okay, I don't even want that. Why would I want that? I should just wait. The problem is, I mean, I got a 5 and I got a 6, so it's like, how long should I really wait? I mean, probably until something really good comes out. It's not like he can block me. If you can continuously do damage with the majority of what's on the field. Oh, draw 2 cards and then... Oh, that's a good card. That's very underappreciated. I mean, that's just... I mean, he's at 6 and now he got, like, cards. I mean, I don't really need to explain that either. Oh, Tishana, that'd be fun. So I could bounce his Sailor and his 2 treasures back to hand. At this point, I feel like I should, because then he'd be back to 4 cost spells instead of 6. This is the worst excuse for casting a River's Rebuke I've ever seen, but he probably just picked up a counterspell, which is that's the tipping point where I'm going to do it. Oh, wait, wow, he could have just sacked the 2 treasures and then cast Negate. I am stupid. Wow. Didn't think that one through. Thank God he didn't have it with his 8 cards in hand. Well, now, I mean, wait, doesn't he get a treasure if he drops it? So he has 4 lands, probably 5 at this point. Yeah. And he has 8 cards in hand. He's going to end up discarding. God, I feel bad running this deck, especially I think I went first. Like if I go first, I won. I mean, with this deck, you get so high on mana so quickly. I mean, Majestic would be an 8/8, but Tishana would be pretty damn hefty herself. I mean, I don't really need that. I mean, it'd be funny to steal it, but I don't need it. Oops. I'm going to let it decide for me. There we go. I'm lazy. All right, cool. So I draw 4 cards, and I have no hand size limit, and then she's 6/6 because I got 6 cards in hand. Apparently, I dropped a land already. Did I? Really? Do I not remember that? Did that happen? I have land amnesia. I really do still need Merfolk just for Mirror Arc, so let's just send it. Hopefully he is crazy enough to kill it and get the treasure. He doesn't really need it. Unless he has a 7 cost spell. That deck might. I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't. All right, here we go. Fun, fun, fun. I love Tishana. There's only one of her in the deck, and honestly, it should be replaced with a 4th Miriarch, but it's just so fun. Like, it's so unnecessary, but it's so fun. And she really helps if you have to sideboard in the counter spells, because then she'll, like, go get them. Alright, there we go. Okay, he's obnoxious. See, if I would have cast Majestic, I could have stolen... Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have a flyer. I was going to say I could fly over and kill Tezzeret, but that's not true. I can't literally kidnap Tezzeret, even though he's a creature, he's a human. Come on. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I could just get enough blockers out of the way. Yeah, why not? He's probably ramping into Marionette, but I'm not going to let him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's do it. This will really, really, really piss him off. There we go. God, I wish I had some of my other spell triggers out. That'd be so much better. Okay. This is such a bad use of this, but... You know, don't say I'm saving up for some amazing, oh, I'm gonna steal a 5/5 flying dragon angel demon. No, it's like, I'll steal a 2-cost. Just get it out of the way. I gotta kill Tezzeret. It's just, it's practical. How do I win the game at this point? Yeah. And I am still at 20, which is a shame. So that is more than enough to kill him even if he blocks. Oh, wait. Unless he blocks Tishana. Math is hard. Bye, I miss you. Oh, he got a treasure off that, didn't he? Oh, no, no, that's not how that one works. That's how this one works. I'm gonna get them killed as soon as humanly possible. You guys can see how this deck looks simplistic until you actually see it in action. Then it's just like so devastating, because the way I phrased it to people, I think on Twitter or something, Patreon, whatever it was, there is, okay, I'm going to ramp mana as quickly as possible and then drop out these big, big bombs like Miriarch and, you know, River's Rebuke and just stuff like that. And then I'm going to back it up and stall what they're doing with control. So maybe I'll bounce something back to hand, or I'll pin it down, or I'll use a kill spell. No, I'm stealing their best creatures. Whatever is the biggest problem, I'm taking it and I'm keeping it. So not only can Kefnets disassemble strategies that even use enchantments, but like their best creatures are now gone. So I can just like flood them even if I don't get a bomb card out. So yeah, this deck is deceptively hard. And see, he knew he was going to lose because he had 0 cards in hand. Or... he also had 0 in his deck. I'm not sure that's quite accurate. So, yeah, that was a pretty cool game. Pretty typical, actually. I mean, it's just, you know, just enough to screw with them and steal just enough of his stuff that I would just barely, you know, take him down to a life level or board state that would make him concede. And the funny thing about this deck is, with River's Rebuke and the Stealer cards, I basically have had about, I'd say 60, maybe 70% of the games end in my opponent conceding. The games that I won. And the only games that I lost with this deck are ones where my mana base just fell apart or the draws were just horrific. And, you know, any deck will fail to that, obviously. Like even Travis Wu just said, yeah, I had a game where I drew 5 lands off the top of my deck. I think he actually ended up winning that one, but it happens, you know, and that was draft. So yeah, you can buy yourself 5 turns, but, you know, luck is luck. The variance will catch up with you eventually. So, by the way, I still hate you, Travis, and, you should probably get off YouTube. So I'll see you guys next video.